Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm going to do a new comp plan video because it is June 1st and it is time we have a new comp plan, which is really exciting. It's pretty much the same. It's just kind of taking things like doing it this way to doing it that way. I was a little shocked at first and I was like, oh God, new comp plan. But it's actually pretty similar. It's just they're basically using fast or smart start instead of fast start. So I'm going to talk about the differences. I have these printed, so anybody local that wants a couple, I think I've got like 5 of them or something extra. And I'm going to explain what they're doing. So the company has exploded. We've had 1,000% growth since December. So they have to, now that they're kind of at that huge level, we kind of got to streamline things, right? So they've switched the comp plan around a bit. So one thing that is a little sucky, they don't have the consistency program anymore. So the consistency program was once you were at associate market mentor or higher, you got shares in the company. Now, this was a bonus that they had to jumpstart the company, to get people, working towards those bonuses and getting their ranks. It's business, it's strategy, right? And it was great. And back in the day, it was like $1,500 and it was really great. Right now, there's so many people at those levels now. There's 300 people at Market Mentor or higher now in Moneit, which is still like nobody. But so they're the amounts are down, right? So it's really not a huge bonus that you think. So basically what they've done is they've implemented this car program and brought that in, and now they're phasing that out. So basically now when you hit Market Mentor, you get your $600 car payment, you get your $1,800 down payment instead of this consistency. So because eventually once you get up and up and up and we're like Avon, it's going to be like what, $50? Like, it's so you'd rather have the Cadillac. So that's the first thing. So you'll see on the new comp plan, there's no consistency program. So that's one of the changes. And I should have printed this in color because they highlighted all the changes, but it's not that much different. One of the second changes is the previous plan had associate market partner, lead market partner, MMP, AMB, market builder, and managing market builder. Now they've cut out the associate market partner and lead market partner. That doesn't mean we can't celebrate this, but they just don't want it to be as confusing and all these different ranks. I found people really found that confusing, and it was kind of a lot. And most people jump up to MMP anyways. So they've cut those out. So there's no AMP and no LMP anymore. So no associate market partner or lead market partner. So you go right to MMP. So that's your first rank you should hit, because the product isn't, it's more well known, and we have all the things and the tools we need. When I started, we had no Dare to Succeed. We had no brochures. We didn't have any of this stuff. There was like 5 samples. There was no direct selling magazine. There was no Smart Start. There was nothing. There was like 16 products. Now we have 24. It's easier now. So they're streamlining, right? So now we have market partner. So that's 200 PV as a market partner. And then you go to managing market partner. You need 300 PV, 2 active lines, 1,200 GV, exactly the same. And then you go to associate market builder, 400 PV, 3 active lines. And it's before you needed 1 AMP, you don't need one anymore. And you just need your 2,400 GV. So this is actually going to be easier to hit your ranks and get your bonuses. And then for a market builder, 500 PV, 4 active lines, and 1 MMP. So before you need an AMP and an LMP, now you just need an MMP. So again, it's going to be easier to hit your ranks. 4,000 GV, same percentages and all that. And then your managing market builder, that's all exactly the same. So there's no big changes there. Now, when people join your team with product packs, before it's 120 for the small pack, 150 for the medium pack, and before it used to be 230 for the large pack, now it's 275, which is sweet. The month before last, I got 3 of them. Oh, it was like $1,000. It was awesome. Or close to. So that was pretty cool. So we have that now. Uh, so now they're up in our game too. We gotta, they're expecting us to do a little bit more and get active and all that. So, but we can do it. I know we can do it. That's no problem. So we have our rank advancement bonuses. So the first one went down a little bit. So the first one's 150. And the second one, and then Market Builders 200, and Managing Market Builders 600, and then that matches out. So the person that the recruit, when your people under you hit MMB, you get that 600, and then all the rest are all the same going up after that. And then your personal sales. So this is changed a little bit. So before, when you hit your personal sales, you got a little bit more. So retail customers, 30%, VIPs, 15%. And then when you hit 1,000 PV, it's 3%. When you hit 2,000 PV, it's 5%. And then when you hit 3,500 PV, you get your 10% extra. So they've upped that a little bit because they're expecting our PV to go up because, again, we have all these tools, we have all this training stuff, stuff like that. Okay, so now instead of before, when we were in the old comp plan, you had to get 3 VIPs and a market partner with a product pack in order to get a bonus. Now, with 4 VIPs, you can get your $75 bonus. So even if you're not recruiting market partners and you're just kind of more of a seller, then you still get a benefit, because before, if you were just a seller, you didn't get a benefit. And then you have your block bonuses. So every time you earn a market partner with a product pack and 4 VIPs, you get your $190 bonus, and within your Smart Start. So your Smart Start period is the month that you join. It doesn't matter what time of that month it is, 1st or the 31st. And then your 2 following full months. So that is your Smart Start period. So in that period, if you build 3 Monat neighborhoods, which is a market partner with a product pack and 4 VIPs, you earn your Monat neighborhood bonus, which is $600. So this is way more than what we would have gotten in the old comp plan. So you get your 190, your 190, your 75, 75, 75 for your VIPs, and your 600 on top of your regular commissions and your ranking bonuses, because at that point you're ranking, obviously, if you're getting that. So in order to achieve this, when you join, you're basically striving for a VIP a week and 1 market partner with a product pack a month. So if you're working your business and you're really going for it, you can do that. That's totally doable. And it's a good little system to kind of keep people going and to keep them focused on, these tasks, and to, comfortably build a business and get building, right? And then now we have the matching Smart Start bonuses. So when somebody that's personally sponsored to you builds a block, their upline gets a $90 matching bonus. So now when I'm helping, my new recruits, and each one of these blocks they build, I'll get $90. So I want my new recruit to come in. I want them to get a couple of market partners and some VIPs. And then at the end of their Smart Start, I've got 90, 90, 90 for myself. So that's really nice as well. And then, okay. And then when market partner completes a block, the first paid as upline, so the closest MMB gets a $30 bonus. So, yeah. So the personal sponsor gets it, and then the closest MMB gets the $30 bonus, matching upline bonus. So they're structuring it so that you're building your business properly and you're getting the right amount of things to keep the flow going and keep the momentum going, because I understand this now because I'm further ahead, right?